In the ancient city of Knossos, nestled on the island of Crete, there lived a young woman named Ariadne. Known for her intelligence and fierce determination, Ariadne stood apart in a society ruled by old traditions and the mystical whispers of oracles. Yet, unknown to many, she carried the heavy burden of a mystic secret, woven into her very existence by the goddesses of fate. It all began one warm evening when the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and violet. Ariadne sat in the shadow of the grand palace, her mind filled with the day's events and the ominous warning of an impending catastrophe that had been foretold by the city's oracles. She had heard them speak about a labyrinthine thread tying the city to its dark destiny. Curiosity piqued, Ariadne resolved to unravel this prophecy. Over the next few days, she roamed every corner of Knossos, questioning elders, merchants, and hermits who were rumored to have seen glimpses of the future. Stories began to form a tapestry of visions, each fragment hinting at a path ignored for centuries. One night, as gentle winds swept through the olive groves, Ariadne dreamt of the three Moirai, the goddesses of fate who govern the thread of life itself. In her vision, Clotho placed a spindle of golden thread in Ariadne's hands, urging her to decide its fate. Upon waking, Ariadne found a shimmering spool resting beside her. She knew it was the thread of fate, holding the potential to rewrite history. Faced with this divine artifact, Ariadne was torn. If she chose to alter the thread, she could avert the catastrophe foretold by the oracles, perhaps changing her city's destiny forever. But the weight of such a choice loomed heavily upon her conscience. Seeking counsel, she approached Phaedrus, an old sage who lived atop the rocky cliffs overlooking the sea. Phaedrus listened intently as Ariadne shared her discovery and her dilemma. "You have seen the ghostly hands of Clotho, my child," he mused. "Understand that every choice has a consequence. To change fate is to unravel an entire tapestry. Yet sometimes the threads that bind us to a predetermined future must be challenged." Ariadne pondered his words, the weight of her decision pressing firmly upon her. That night, beneath a canopy of stars, she sat alone with the golden thread. Visions of loved ones, friends, and the people of Knossos flashed before her eyes. With steady hands, she traced the path of the thread, noting where the fibers frayed and where they were tightly bound. She felt the lives tied to each twist and turn, and in a moment of clarity, understood the balance of their connection. In her heart, she knew that to change history might mean erasing the very essence of the world she cherished. And yet, the potential for growth, for thriving beyond the shadows of prophecy, was a tantalizing prospect. As dawn broke, painting the waking world with hues of hope, Ariadne made her choice. She would guard the thread, allowing destiny to unfold as the goddesses intended. However, she vowed to guide her people with courage born from knowledge and unity. She tucked the golden spool into her cloak, a silent promise to herself and the threads of fate. Ariadne returned to Knossos, emboldened by her decision, ready to face what the Moirai had woven with a heart steeled by wisdom and hope.